Oh, Gary the groundhog, it is not time to come out from your little burrow.
In a sport featuring some of the fastest cars in the world, the spotlight at the Canadian Grand Prix is on what some might call a slowpoke.
Did you see? That is the bravest groundhog on the Ile Notre Dame.
Sometimes you can spot them darting across the circuit Gilles Villeneuve. The critters are part of Montreal's Formula One charm. Even the official mascot is a groundhog named Vroom.
You would not expect that that would happen at that particular track in Montreal. These animals have gotten a lot of publicity.
The groundhog researcher that I spoke to told me that once these critters find a home, they tend to stick around.
If this is a good place to live, you know where the food is, you know where the safe burrows are to get away from predators. You were successful in living there, then it makes sense to try to stay and raise your family there too.
Mayor suspects this may be why there's such a dense population of groundhogs on the island that hosts the Canadian Grand Prix. There's plenty of food and not many predators to keep them in check. But what about the Canadian Grand Prix's fast F1 cars and heavy foot traffic?
There's maybe 4 or 5 days of the year where the chances of mortality really go up. 98% of the year, it's a perfectly good place for them to live.
Oh, groundhog getting the best view and a bound turn to the grass.
But collisions with the woodchucks have damaged F1 cars and nearly ruined some drivers' weekends. Like when 4-time F1 champion Max Verstappen nearly hit a groundhog en route to winning the 2024 Canadian Grand Prix. After the race, Verstappen said, "He was almost dead. I started to get to the last chicane and I thought it was debris initially. So I started to close in and then I'm like, oh my God, that's an animal." But safety is top of mind for the racers and for the rodents at the track, even employing wildlife specialists to relocate some of the groundhogs during the Grand Prix. The traps used are designed to provide food, water, and proper ventilation, and precautions are taken to minimize the animal's stress during the process. The captured groundhogs are relocated to a nearby island, and they can return to Ile Notre Dame once the Grand Prix is over. That's good news for F1 fans who may catch a glimpse of the groundhogs during this year's race weekend.